Alright, so we're back. I'm on my lunch break today, and we're gonna go ahead and play some Rift. And the more when I played Rift last time, I really enjoyed it. And I think the reason I stopped playing, I think this was like four or 5 months ago, maybe. I think the reason I stopped playing was just, as usual, I went back to WoW to keep playing some of my WoW characters. But plus, I don't really, I think, I don't really know people that play Rift, but I think this time I might try to get in a guild and maybe do a little bit more with the raids, because I haven't done really raids, with guilds. But check out the pretty cool. The graphics they're not the best, but they're not bad. The armor looks pretty cool. Like I said yesterday, I think there's a little bit of, not a lot, but I think there's a little bit of reflection on the armor. It's hard to see it. You can see a little bit of reflection or a little bit of shadows. Again, it's really sad to me that I mean, Rift's still out here. People can still play the game, and if you haven't played Rift, definitely come in and play it. It's a great game. So that's all I can really say about it. The other thing I learned last night after I stopped streaming was I never used the macro system in Rift before. I didn't really know how it worked. I just always keybound everything and was fine with keybinding stuff. Hey, what's up, Chiseldong? This is going to be a short video. I'm on my lunch break, but I never really used macros that much before. But after looking at that one guy's guide on the Paladin, he had macros in there, and so I went in and I was able to create some simple macros, or a simple macro, and his macro he called ST, which is obviously, I didn't know what it meant at the time, but then I thought about it, well, it's single target. So I created a single target macro and basically show pacifying strike and suppress macro failures, and then cast pacifying strike, cast retaliation. And I don't know why he had the focus retaliation in his macro, but I'm going to go ahead and put that in there as well. I don't know. I'm not sure if it, if it works like World of Warcraft. I guess you could have a focus too. So I don't know if he's like hitting multiple targets maybe, and that's why he had that in his macro. And then of course a jolt is your heal. So now not all the abilities that work in the macro. So like when I tried to put my aggressive block in the macro, for some reason it didn't work. Not sure why. But all these other abilities, just by putting them in this macro, now I can go in and I can go up to a target and I can just spam one button, and it will handle, hitting my target with, using my retaliation ability, keeping my jolt heal up, which is a heal over time. You can see it's a 5-second dot, or hot, I guess. So that actually really helps you as far as not having to manage so many keys at once. You don't have to hit this key, hit that key bind, hit that key bind. So that's was really helpful. Let's go ahead and buff up. Alright, I did find there is an auto loot. I don't know why I didn't see it before, but if you go into interface, let's see. Yeah, see, auto loot by default. I clicked enable auto looting and was using shift, right click or whatever, but you can just check enable auto loot by default, and it'll go ahead and just auto loot everything, which is nice. So I picked up you can pick up 3. One of the things I like about Rift 2 is that you can pick up 3 main professions, which I'm a big fan of in MMOs. Like in World of Warcraft, you can only have 2. I've always felt that 3 is kind of the sweet spot. So I have mining, weaponsmithing, and armor smithing. Which I think just makes sense. I've always thought World of Warcraft should be 3 primary professions and not just not just one. I mean, imagine being an alchemist and herbalist and, you know, I don't know, like, I guess that wouldn't work. You could be a gatherer. Imagine being like a miner, herbalist, you know, jewel crafter. I don't know. I think 3 is really the sweet spot. Some games let you do all, but I'm not really a big fan of that, because that takes away from class diversity and player diversity. Okay. Now I'm just looking for these big dudes that I need to kill. The other thing that's kind of cool about Rift is even though the game's been around forever, it's still not like total casual. Like, you can see right there, I was really low on health, and I was just killing two mobs. So, you know, some MMOs when they've been out for a long time, they nerf it so badly that you can't even hardly die. Like, you run out, and you're just one-shotting everything. Ion would be a good example of that at low levels. You just basically one-shot everything. But not so in Rift, and I'm really happy that they've kept the leveling experience pretty true to what it originally was. It doesn't feel that much different leveling in Rift if you're just going to walk out and kill mobs compared to what it did in 2012, which is a really nice thing. That's pretty rare in MMOs, actually. Yeah. I also like that you only have to hit the mining nodes once. I think that World of Warcraft and a lot of MMOs should do that. I don't think hitting the nodes more than once is... It's just a time sink at that point, you know what I mean? I like that you can just hit it once and be done with it. Let's see, what can we do? I'm just kind of running around playing the game. I'm not really trying to do too much. Just trying to get used to the system, all the systems again. There is a... life one. Oh, the other thing too is I bought some more credits. So we can get the DLC we want. If you go here, the one I want is the Ascended Soul Pack here. This gives me the War Chanter Soul, which I don't currently have. So we go to my soul tree here, and we have Tempest, Paladin, but this tree here we want War Chanter, but I don't have War Chanter. So to get War Chanter, I have to go to the shop, unfortunately the cash shop, and I have to buy the DLC, which is the this one here. I already bought the Storm Soul Pack, that's why I guess it's got the lock here, because you already own it. But I'm going to buy this one here, the Ascended Soul Pack. It's not cheap though, $22.50 is quite a bit. Like, it cost me $10 to get 1,600 gems. So, just to buy this would be more than $10. Which is a little, I guess it's not really pricey, but it's not cheap either. But you can see this has the War Chanter for the Warrior, which is, I guess, a healer soul, kind of. I'm going to grab this guy. Purchase. Wow, I barely had enough to buy that. Alright. But this should be applied automatically. So now you see War Chanter. Sweet. And now if we go to our build that I've been kind of following here, we go into this skill here, which is the increases attack power and weapon damage by 2%. But I'm sure what we're really trying to get is these two skills here. See these ones that are circled in red? Those are the key abilities that we're trying to get to. And those are the self-buff Deep Press, which reduces the duration of global cooldown for War Chanter abilities by 0.5 seconds. And then this one here, I think, which is Stand Tall, restores 14 health. So this is another healing ability. This is something we're going to add into my macro that will be just spamming into my normal like attack macro. And we'll add that in, and you'll see, like, if we go to macros, we also learned a new ability, Season Strike. So if we go to the macro window, Now the macro I pulled off the guide that I've been following, you can see in here it's got, I think it's got stand tall in here. Stand tall, cast stand tall, cast season strike. I guess season strike at the very end, and lights. I'm not sure what light's vengeance is, but now we can go into our single target if we want, and we could do cast. What was it called? It was called Seasoned. I think it was called Season Strike. Okay, we're gonna go to War Chanter, and we have Seasoned Strike. Applies a stack of legendary tactics to you for 30 seconds, causing your damaging abilities to deal an additional damage. So that's cool. So the other thing that we haven't picked up yet. I don't have any points. I wish I had points. But again, if we look at the macro from the guide I was following, I want to see where he put Season Strike at. He's just got it once at the very end. See, right here. Okay. And we've modified my macro to, you know, I could have just literally gone into this macro here and copied it. Would have made a lot of sense. And pasted it, save. Okay, so this is the macro I've been using most of the time when I'm killing a single target. So let's take a look. Fixture scrapbook. I actually needed that guy. See if there's anybody else we need. We've got a Riptide Disciples. Kill the Riptide Apprentice. Let's move over towards the damage buff over here, this red crystal. Let's grab the damage buff. We're taking a lot of damage. It wasn't very smart of me to try to take out all of those guys. It was not very smart. But that's a perfect example of kind of what I was talking about, is you can't just face roll. You like, I just ran in there like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill these 3 guys, but they're casters, and
I am honored.
you can see
Remember the prophecy.
they killed me pretty quickly.
A traveler.
So after we res, we got to mend soul,
Peace be to
because
you.
our soul has been damaged. And now we're gonna run back to where we were. I hope. Which actually we're not. It's too far away. Let's head on towards some of these There's an Earth invasion over here. Let's check out the Earth invasion. But you can see there's people in the game. See? There's that level 13 high elf, you know. But the Earth invasion's gone. The mounts when they're slow look so bad. It just looks so bad running this slow. Alright, we're gonna try to get into an instant adventure. Might take a while because it's during the day. I don't really know. We'll find out. Or not. Oh, yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah. So this is a super easy adventure so far. Next one. Kill these Great Bear Hollows. It's just me and one other person doing these adventures, and so the game, I guess, knows how to scale it, so that if it's just, you know, like one person or two people, it knows how to scale the game, so that's good. Collect moon blossoms. So these adventures are just basically you get quests and these adventures to complete. And once you complete all the quests, that adventure is complete, and then you get rewards, and then you just move on to the next adventure. Pile. And we leveled up. I guess when you miss, you really miss. That ability really missed. Nice block. Quest complete. And one thing is you can't die from falling like in Rift, so you just jump up these incredibly high heights and you're completely fine. It's not, most MMOs aren't like that. It's good for traversing the world fast, but I would prefer that that wasn't the case. I would prefer that you would take damage from falling. Underwater. with underwater orbs. The sound's so different when you're underwater. It's kind of cool. With the old butt shot of my girl here, but man, it's underwater's kind of neat. It's always interesting to see in an MMO what the underwater is like. No one does it as well as Guild Wars 2, though. Guild Wars 2 underwater is the best combat. Now what? If you just go to the map and you go towards the green circles, that pretty much leads you to usually the things you need to accomplish. Kill the Spellweavers. So. You see this ability is AoE damage, so it's hitting both of these guys. Wow. You can see more and more people are starting to join our group. You do swim pretty fast. Like, in fact, you swim really fast in this game. I'm now a Gloamwood adventurer. Oops, somehow I changed my action bar. I'll have to check to see what keybind that is. This is an old game, Sam. This is from 2012. Rift came out in 2012. Actually, maybe 2011, 2012. It was 2012. That's an old game. Old MMO that's been around since 2012. Good game. Obviously, in 2012 was a great game, but a little bit dated now. Obviously, graphics and it feels more dated, but still a fun game to play. Alright, and once you complete all the quests for that particular area, it gives you the zone in for the next area. So this is the sad part of Rift, in my opinion, in that it's been like the living experience has been reduced to getting together with groups and just running through these adventure quests, which you can just run pretty much non-stop. Like literally, they just keep going and they never end. What's up, Tim Tom? Yeah, these quests, these like adventures never end. They just keep going on and on. But if you choose to level without doing the adventure questing and you try to do just the regular quests, it'll take you way, way longer to level up. That's why everybody does these. And if you try to get into like groups, like just for like Realm of Fae or whatever, good luck. It takes a long time to get into a group for those things. So you're better off just going to the activities here and doing instant adventure, which is what I'm in right now. What's up, Tim Tom? Doing a little Rift. I'm trying a completely new class. Tim Tom, I'm going with a Paladin in Rift. It's basically based off the warrior archetype, and I've never played the warrior before, so this is all new. In Rift, I've always played cleric or ranger. Yeah, I normally do a cleric or ranger, so this is very new to me. What's the question mark? Oh, this is it's a melee. I think it's melee. I don't know, dude. I don't know paladins. I don't know paladins in Rift. I'm assuming it's melee. I mean, it has both. I have range and melee. You know, here, look, I've got this spell. Well, here, I'll show you. So basically what it is, it's a War Chanter Paladin Tempest build. So with this build, it's a tank build. It's a pure like tank build because you get a couple, you get Jolt, you get a self heals, you get some other self heals down here I'm gonna get. So I get Stand Tall, Deep Breaths, which reduce some of my cooldowns, and then the rest of it's gonna be all in the Paladin tree. Yeah, I'm sure there's 1,000 ways to play it. That's the beauty of Rift, Tim Tom, is that there's so many variety. But this build is, I guess, is kind of like a tanking build. I mean, it has AoE too. It has AoE and single target, but it has high survivability and pretty good damage. Which is kind of, you know me, I like to play tanky, survivable classes. And this is kind of a cool. This is a really cool road. This is cool. Whoever designed this level right here did a good job. This is nice. Like, here's my range. See, I've got this range. This is also an AoE. Like, you can see it explodes. I've got Shield Slam. I've got Self Heal. Get this self-heal jolt. Yeah, it's nice. Very survivable. High degree of survivability. Has some sort of a basket. Hover over the soul and it will tell me the direction. This says, the Tempest is a master of lightning and electricity who devastates enemies from afar. And the calling is warrior. Increases damage. And then the Paladin is... this was good. Yeah. And then, of course, the War Chanter is a veteran of many battlefields whose very voice is tinged with magic. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the case, but some of these souls, Tim Tom, some of these souls come from expansions. Like you don't like War Chanter and Tempest are not available in the base game. I had to buy the DLCs to get them. So, yeah, I don't know. I found a guy on YouTube who was doing these videos, and he really seemed to know what he was talking about. I liked his videos, so he's the one who actually created this guide, which is right off of the. Which is right off the Rift forums. Like if you go to the Rift forums, there's a section for guides. So this is right out of there, right out of the Rift forums. Yeah, don't tell me, don't pretend that I know how to play this game, Tim Tom, because you know I do not know how to play Rift as far as like I don't know much about this game. I mean, I played it so long ago, you know. That's the point. That's why I like playing it, because I don't know a lot about the game, and I enjoy getting in here and learning stuff. Are you asking me? I think it's a 1 second thing. Do I even have the Paladin heal, dude? I'm not level 20 yet. I'm only level, like... I think I'm only, like, level 14 or something. So I probably don't even have it. Look at these creepy creatures. These guys are creepy. Yeah, I'm only like level... I think I'm level 14, maybe 15. I think I just leveled up a little bit a minute ago. So. This is what we need this that. Yeah, well, I think the I don't know. I think the one thing of the Rift that for me that made it not as good is that the game engine is not as smooth. It's a little herky jerky. You know what I mean? Like when you're moving around attacking, it's you know, WoW. What really WoW has against above almost all games is how smooth the game engine is. It's very smooth. You know, this is it's just a little. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a little jerky. You know, there's a lot going on the screen sometimes, but it's not bad. I mean, it's very good. But when you do a raid and you have a lot of people on the screen, it's a little, you know. Yeah, but the best part about Rift is the soul tree. I mean, how like diverse it is, you know. That's what's so good about the game. Man, she swims fast. She's an Olympic swimmer, man. But the funny part about this game is you cannot die from fall damage. It's crazy. You can't die from fall damage, dude. And that's great. I mean, you can just jump off the highest heights without any fear. Personally, I think it's wrong. Personally, Tim, I would have put fall damage in. I don't think it's realistic. I mean, jumping off a waterfall and not taking any damage, you know. Oh, screen freeze. Look at this poor bastard. I don't think that guy was going to do anything nice to him. Look at the endless cannons. Where are the endless cannons? What's down here? Nothing good, probably. Oh no. There's one of the cannons. We still need to kill two more. Maybe it's up here. I'm looking for these cannons that we have to destroy. We go further up. There's a cannon. Oh, I guess maybe it's destroyed. See me blocking his attacks? Isn't that awesome? Isn't that cool? Like how I'm just blocking even ranged attacks. Well, I don't seem to know where these cannons are. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm not sure if I should go. Hey Tim, should I go into? If I go into the War Chanter tree, I'll be heading towards the deep breath. Reduces the global cooldown of my abilities, and reduces power. Allows the use of stand tall. Stand tall is a heal, restores health. So let's go with this one. We need to go 4 talent points into here. Now we have stand tall and deep breath. So save and exit. We also have survivor stash, deep breath, stand tall. Okay, so we have deep breath and stand tall. So now we gotta go back to our macro here. And we do have stand tall before jolt. Okay, so save. And then do we have a deep breath? Yeah, we do. He's got deep breaths first in the macro, so we're going to go to single target. Save. Alright. I always drag it out, but you don't really need to. We're going to check out our new macro. And so we're just basically, Tim, the goal here is to become an unstoppable, tank. So you can see we've got retaliation up and jolt. I don't see stand tall being up, but it might require some sort of power. Let's find out. I don't know why I can't use aggressive block. That's weird. A lot of my abilities there's not enough power. So one of these abilities is using all my power. Yeah, one of these skills is using all my power. So that's not good. I'm not sure which one. Let's take a look at skills. And it takes 20 power to use stand tall. Oh, deep breath takes 100. So let's get rid of that one. Because that's taking all my power and then I can't cast any skills. And let's get rid of stand tall too. Because that was really making me like pretty awfully nerfed. Lights bomb pound, I know it can heal you and AoE damage. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, I'm not sure something's using all my power and I can't figure it out. My power keeps draining. And it wasn't draining before. That's I don't understand. I always have no trouble using my abilities and cast in without my power running out, but now I don't know if it's what the deal is. Let me let my power get all the way back up. My endurance, I guess. Power. Seem to be having power issues right now. Maybe I just need to let it come all the way back, and then start my... Wow, it takes a long time to regenerate your power. Holy crap. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but my power is regenerating really slowly now. Yeah, well, I haven't changed anything, though. I was, like, running around killing people without any issues. Yeah, I was running around killing people and being able to cast, you know, aggressive block quite often, and now it seems like that's not the case. See how I have no power? I'm not sure what's going on. You know, maybe it's since... I wonder if it's since I switched trees. What did I have before? I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. That's weird. But it's had a bad impact on my gameplay as far as, like, not being able to, you know, execute my abilities. Before, I could just spam my abilities non-stop. But now I'm obviously, you know, running out of power. Yeah, I'll check the tooltips later. We'll have to figure that out. Yeah, it wasn't doing this before, and all of a sudden, once I grabbed, it started when I when I switched to the war chanter. When I switched to this war chanter tree, that's when it started. So I don't know. Reduces the duration of global cooldowns. Reduces here it is. Reduces power regeneration by 75%. Okay, that's it. That's it. It's this self buff. Alright, now, see? It's that self buff. Why would you want to use that self buff? Why would you want that if... Now watch, now watch. See my power is not going down? Yeah, it's regenerating really fast. Yeah, but why would you want to use that is my question. I mean, maybe down the road. Well, I'm glad I figured it out. So we definitely don't want to use that ability right now, but I guess later on down the road we do. It reduces the duration of the global cooldown of my abilities by half a second, so that's probably why you want to use it, but it reduces your power regeneration. It also allows you to stand tall. So maybe there's something that, you know, that your character, you know, a group they run with or other characters you run with that increases your power regeneration, which kind of nullifies the negative effect of that ability. Maybe. I may go into that guy's YouTube site tonight and post the question to him and say, hey, you know, this is what happened when I used this and it seems bad. You know, why do you recommend using this? What offsets it? I'm sure there's a way that it's obviously usable. I increased my block rating there. So my block's got to be getting pretty decent. Look at that big fire rift up there. We're gonna take out this fire rift. Let's do it. Let's do it. For the glory of Camelot. Where you going, buddy? Sorab, what's up, dude? You like my lunch break, Sorab? Minus 5% damage to other soul besides the Paladin and Knight. I'll have to check that out, Tim. You're my smoldering Grimclaw. We got a helmet, nice. We got a new helmet. I'm sure I could probably use that. Yeah, I gotta check and see how long have I been. I gotta go back to work. I gotta get back to work, guys. My lunch break's been going for about an hour, so time to get back, unfortunately. Yeah, let me finish this quest, then I gotta get back to work. Alright, I think that's it. I'll see you, Tim. I'm gonna go ahead and drop off. See and leave. Oh, Oh, jeez, it teleported me right out next to a fire rift. Ah! Here, check this out, Tim. I love the soul recall animation. Oh yeah. Kind of an awkward position she's in, but hey. Let me out of here. How do you get out of this place anyway? How do you even get out of this place? all the things look like the same exit.
We fight to protect that which we love. We must open our hearts.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later, man. I'm ending the stream. Peace out.